My analogy I use is always like you're leaving Earth. So you're leaving Earth, making a jump to like Pluto or Jupiter or Mars. Nobody you know has really been out there. And if they have, they ain't come back to tell you how it went. So you don't even know how to navigate that kind of growth. So for me, it's like, being a black woman, you know, I had no point of reference for this level of business, money, success, or whatever you want to call it. I had no representation. I had nobody I could pick up the phone and call until one day, this lady showed up at my door who was my roadmap, you know? Now, when I say roadmap, I don't mean like she laid out what I was supposed to do, but just her showing up at my door like, Casey, you're not crazy, you can do this, gave me like so much incentive and just ambition and just drive, because I knew I wasn't crazy. What about me? I'm a federal contractor. That just means that if you do landscaping, you a contractor. If you do carpentry, you a contractor. You do construction, you a contractor. I'm just a federal contractor, which means I get nationwide and global money. I scaled over into specialized trucking. So I would do trucking for like construction projects. So let's say they building this hotel, right? I would bring in the beams, the structural infrastructure to this hotel. So then what happened? I tapped into contracting. And I'm all geeked up. I'm like, okay, I done tapped in, I done did the work, I done took the classes, I'm about to make this money. And like in real life, I'm anticipating on making my first $1 million, like for real. Minority something, woman-owned something. I was literally tapping into every small business, woman-owned. I'm talking about taking a class, getting a certification. It didn't matter. I was just finding my way. It's certifications I done had for 10 years I ain't never ever used. But my mom was telling me, go get it. So by the time I was ushering it in. I ain't have it yet, but I was preparing for it. So just by me being here, it's gonna be so much change after this, because I'm standing here in a spot that nobody has. And I'm fine with that. $961 billion worth of contracts will be allocated additionally in 2020. 8A certification. The 8A certification is a 9-year program. This is how I got my $5.5 million contract. And the 8A program is for 9 years. They can sole source you and give you work $7 million or less repeatedly. Do y'all understand that? But to date, right now, my largest contract is $5.5 million. Let's be clear. We live in a world where, you know, unfortunately, things are not fair, and we know that. I think we're seeing, and we have seen some significant changes. However, we already know, like, it's uneven. So if that's the case, in that matrix, or whatever you want to call it, you got to either play smart or either, I don't know, like, that's the only way I know how to beat this. So in playing smart, if you know there's certain, you know, set-asides or circumstances that meet your certain demographic, why not use that to get ahead, to get in the position you want to be, to like level up? So a lot of times we get caught with like complaining and all that kind of stuff. And I get it, like, is it fair? No. However, what you gonna do? Sit there and complain about the fact that it's not fair, or you gonna get up and do something about it? So I choose to do something about it and teach people how to empower themselves to do the same.